Hello there and welcome to IMTV, the Industrial Minerals News Programme. Coming up today, world-leading mineral corporation Imerys saw its profits rise 2.3% in 2012 thanks to strong performances in emerging markets. Anglo-Australian miner Rio Tinto has posted a $3 billion loss from its operations last year on the back of a $14 billion write-down. And Canada's first bauxite has signed 11 letters of intent for production from its Guyana mine. World-leading industrial minerals conglomerate Imerys SA has announced a 2.3% increase in profits to €310 million for the full year 2012, as well as a 5% increase in revenues to €3.9 billion. Imerys CEO Gilles Michel said he didn't expect 2013 to be easy and the company faced persistent uncertainties. Revenue from the company's operations in emerging countries increased by 4% in 2012, while mature markets such as Europe remained challenging. Operating income for Imerys' ceramics and refractories segment slipped 4.1% to €150 million, although minerals for steel, cement and glass saw robust demand from capital goods and some consumer durables in the US. Income from materials and monolithics fell 8.1% to €192 million, while performance and filtration minerals saw income growth of 34.8% to €112.5 million. That's thanks to a rebound in US markets and the integration of the French talc miner Luzanac. Pigments for paper and packaging saw a 2.9% increase to €86 million thanks to stable and growing markets for these products. Imerys has also started construction of a fused alumina plant in Bahrain. It expects that to be operational by late 2013. Meanwhile, development of the MSL refractory grade bauxite deposit in Brazil is also continuing. Following a $3 billion loss last year, Anglo-Australian mining firm Rio Tinto say they now have an unrelenting focus on pursuing greater value for shareholders. New boss Sam Walsh replaced former Rio chief Tom Albanese in January after a series of poor decisions which eventually cost the company a $14 billion write-down, wiping out the firm's 2012 earnings of $9 billion. Walsh released the following statement.
I intend to strengthen the existing management systems, bringing greater rigour to internal challenge and debate, greater clarity and accountability to decision-making, and clearer line of sight to the critical business issues that exist across the organisation.
Rio Tinto reported prices increased in its industrial minerals division, particularly for titanium dioxide feedstocks and borates. But this wasn't enough to prevent earnings dropping to $140 million last year from $144 in 2011. Rio have also said its iron and titanium division is placing its South African zircon and rutile processing operations on care and maintenance, and that owing to weak demand and the need to cut costs, it's taking its Quebec chloride slag production facility offline. Canada's first bauxite corporation has signed 11 letters of intent to enter into offtake agreements with refractory manufacturers in North America and Europe for 70,000 tonnes per annum of sintered bauxite from the company's Bonasika project in Guyana. First Bauxite said the move was a direct result of the company's efforts to build long-term relationships with potential customers and that some interested buyers have requested large samples for further in-service testing. The company is now looking into the oilfield minerals sector by engaging consulting firms with expertise in manufacturing proppants for the US oil and gas industry. The consultants will help conduct an initial assessment of the economic viability of manufacturing bauxite-based ceramic proppants from rejected bauxite and bauxite ore mined in Bonasika. Now here's a reminder, don't forget to sign up for Oilfield Minerals Outlook Houston 2013, taking place in June. Details of how to register can be found at indmin.com. In pricing news, companies from different parts of the world have offered conflicting reports on price movements for flake graphite. North American operators say they've observed slight increases in the prices of various mesh sizes of 94 to 97% carbon material, while European sources are talking about softening values. Reports of increases suggest the easing of fears over the US fiscal cliff has encouraged some North American buyers to replenish their inventories, while the prospect of renewed growth in the Chinese economy has also contributed to market positivity. However, European businesses speculate the softness they've observed may have been caused by producers trying to clear their stocks before Chinese New Year. The market should have a clearer idea about price trends by the end of March or early April. Of course, full information on graphite prices and other minerals can be found on the IM Prices database. Just follow the link. And finally, Russia's Magnezit group has confirmed it's continuing to operate as normal after its fused magnesia production facility close to the city of Chelyabinsk was caught in a meteorite shower over the Urals. A spokesperson for the company said all of its businesses in the Chelyabinsk region were operating as normal and that its manufacturing processes had not been damaged by the extraterrestrial event. The meteorite streaked across the Russian sky before exploding over Chelyabinsk on the 15th of February, raining fireballs over a large area and causing a shockwave that smashed windows, damaged buildings and injured more than 1,200 people. Well, that's all we have time for this week. Don't forget to sign up for the Oil-Filled Minerals Houston event. And of course, if you want to take out a corporate subscription to Industrial Minerals, contact our corporate accounts manager, Hamish Dobson, on the email below. And if you have any comments or feedback about the programme, we'd love to hear from you. You can get in touch via Twitter @IndMin or contact us through our website, indmin.com. Thanks for watching and see you again soon.